So hi, today is 31st August, 31st of August, Independence Day. So I saw one of the story from my Instagram friends. Actually, she's my sister. So she was a bit triggered about some people, how people comment towards bookworms or towards people who love reading. So basically, actually, for me, when I read that story, I was also triggered and emotional because actually we don't like to criticize other hobby like playing football, playing games, like getting so into games, like our way. We are so into reading, we are so into comics, we are so into writing. We love writing, reading, sometimes watching anime. So for me, it's like, it's everyone's hobby. Then you don't have right to criticize others' hobby, because we never criticize your hobby. And at the same time, like the books that we buy, that we have bought from the bookstore, the books that we subscribe, the channel or the pages that we follow, the hobby, the writing that we do, we don't consume, or we don't take your money to make any kind of content. So why would you feel, like I said, the butt hurt about the things? Because reading is very good, and reading really helps our mind develop. So for me, it's like in this year, it has been 64 years. We have our own. We already celebrated independence, even though it's in pandemic. But I would like to urge, or I would like to call upon all Malaysians, if you never try reading, then you have to try. If you don't like reading, then don't criticize, because no one will criticize yours, and why you should criticize other people. So I really appreciate if these people appreciate our hobby, just like the way we never criticize, or just like the way we keep silent about your hobby. Okay guys, that's all. I hope this short post will make you think more about your life. See you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I wish all of you have a good weekend, and today I'm going to talk about our own language, because this is what I observe in social media these days. This topic is very sensitive, and it's widely spoken among Malaysians. So basically, there was an issue happening, but I don't know where to start about the issue. But what I'm going to focus is how Malaysians react to that issue until they attack the other parties, until they use bad words, or like profanity, or even worse, they use slurs to hurt that person. So basically, we know that in Malaysia, I think maybe all of us has one of the Malaysian pillars, that is kesopanan dan kesusilaan, politeness and courtesy. So might be we almost forget that pillar, the last one mentioned in our rukun negara. So might be we forget about this, how to understand the fifth pillars, and how to use a good word. How to use a good word in social media. You know that our language is a reflection to our personality. Yes, it's not all the time that we can use some term, and even sometimes I come across some articles saying that using profanity is one way of of the one way that a person is intelligent, but not all the time that we use profanity. Because why I say that, some the words that we use is a reflection of our heart or our soul. Even Prophet Muhammad said, "Man kana yu'min billah falyakul khairan aw liyasmut." If one of you believe, if a person believes in Allah and the end of the day, either they should say a good word or should be silent. So what I'm going trying to say is like, maybe we as a Malaysian, especially as Muslims, we need to show more courtesy and more politeness instead of attacking that person and attacking the personality, attacking the physical, which is not good. So thank you guys. I remember one of my leaders told me that if you want to be a good leader, or if you want to make a progress in your life, work as if you want to be that thing. Or like, let's say if you targeted to be a leader or a boss, or a manager in future, or a CEO. So what we need to do is we need to work as if we want that position, or we go for that position. I know that some of the people, they don't think that is important, but actually from my side, when I thought back, when I considered again what my leader told me, I feel like that is a good point. Because one, if you want to progress, then you have the willing to learn. Okay, because today I got one, it's not today, but most of the time when I work, what I found is some people, they are not willing to get or they are not willing to progress. Some of them, they want to progress, but they are quite, I can say they are quite afraid, or maybe they are quite lazy. I don't know how to describe that word, but actually it is more to they don't want to try, they refuse to try. And unfortunately, there are those people used to work with me for such a long time, and I don't want to focus on that such a long time. But what I'm going to focus is like, when you want to develop yourself, when you want to have a better future, you need to work as if you want to live for 1,000 years. So I heard one of the wisdom said that if you want to work as if you are going to live for 1,000 years, and if you want to do worship as if you are going to die tomorrow. Means that hard work is really important in our life. So if we are not hardworking, then no one can help us. So I think this is a short opinion from me. So we'll see you next time. Okay, see you.